boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another Hunter Call of the Wild video with me, following on from our first episode that I released. We are at the Belmont Railroad outpost, where it is now dark because obviously I had that issue in the first episode, if anyone's watched it, where I shot a lot of deer and had trouble finding their bodies. Well, I went and did some searching, and I do believe I found 4 of them. I found 4 of the deer that I shot. So I managed to harvest them, that's okay. And then I've come back to the outpost because we're going to have a little sleepy sleep, because it's obviously night time. We'll get up at 6 AM, I think. Costs you money to sleep in this game, which is a bit of a rip. But anyway, I didn't fancy travelling at night in the game. So we're going to go to the, what's it called? We're going to look for Hope's camp. We are. That's what we're going to do. And if we see any animals along the way, we might try killing a few of them. And of course, I have got my loadout. So I've got my shotgun. I have got my 243, which now has the polymer tips. And obviously I've got my 22 semi-automatic thing. Got my bins. And I've got my deer caller. And I've got my wheeze caller, which apparently works on whitetail, although from my tests previously, before I deleted my save and restarted this character, I hadn't noticed it calling in whitetail deer. So we're just going to have a little bit of a traipse. We're going to follow the road on the map. Show you quickly. I'm going the wrong way. That's not good. I need to turn round, because we need to be going to Hope's camp, which is in the opposite direction. Why wasn't I looking on my compass? There we go. There's the first fail of the stream. I was walking in the wrong direction. I was going back to the killing zone. Yes, there's a lot of purple on the map now. Now we've found and harvested those deer, which took me a long time to find, I'll be honest. But I've never started a game where I'd seen so many deer right at the start and got so many shots off. So it's important to harvest the animals. Because like I say, you're going to need the money to buy ammo and stuff, and new weapons and upgrades, and obviously sleep, and unlock hunting stands should you come across them, which is something I tend not to do because I don't tend to use stands in the game. I always tend to be mobile. I've never had much luck hunting in stands in Call of the Wild. Even using the portable blinds and stuff, not had a lot of success. Calling animals to me and shooting animals from them, I always feel I'm better off on my feet moving about. I go to the animals because the animals very rarely seem to come to me. I'm pretty sure that was a deer over there. Just disappeared into that brush. I may be being a little bit noisy. Just walking around at super speed. Well, it's going to take me forever to get to where I need to be if I do crawl. Chances are, if I see any deer or anything, yes, I might initially spook them. But I should be able to call them back if I just sit and wait patiently. Come back in. Bear footprints going in that direction. I'm not worried about bear, because like I say, I don't really have weapons at the minute to successfully hunt and take down bears. Well, the railway tracks over there is always fun. A lot of animals travelling around the railroad tracks, usually. But say, new day, 6 AM start in the hunting day early. I don't do a lot of hunting at night, especially not for videos, because you guys won't be able to see a lot. You know, you only got a little flashlight and stuff. Night time is usually when I just travel around the map, unlocking waypoints and points of interest and outposts and stuff. That's what I generally do if I'm playing at night time and don't want to spend the money advancing time. Really seeing a lot. Got some tracks here. What have we got here then? I'm gonna hazard a guess. This is rabbit. Very old white-tailed jackrabbit droppings. Now we had a rabbit run past us in the last episode as I was looking for the deer. They were pretty lucrative little animals if you could hunt them. But then they released the duck DLC this week. And they released a patch, obviously, within that DLC. Which they seem to do. They release bug fixes and stuff like that with new content. And one of the things they changed was the amount of money you get for harvesting the rabbits and hares. If you go to the savannah map, they have scrub hares instead of rabbits. Similar thing, really. But, yeah, they changed the oh, look, there's a bear. There's a bear. We'll probably give him a wide berth. Something else there, wasn't there? Mr. Moose. Can I harvest a moose? Got a solid hit on him. Think. I'm using the 243s now. which should give me better penetration. Please tell me I don't have to have my flashlight on to see the tracks. I think Mr. Moose is running along the shoreline. Go a little bit quieter here. There's a big blood splatter there. And the thing to watch out for on the hunter mate is to keep an eye on the hunter mate. If the area turns purple, it usually means...
I noticed you're after moose. Tough animals, I tell you. Be sure to bring the right caliber weapon to bring them down. Oh, and while their eyesight ain't too good, their smell is. So keep your scent and the wind in mind.
So yeah, moose don't have very good eyesight, so you can, generally speaking, get quite close to them. Right, the map's gone purple, the hunter mate, which means that moose, wherever it is dead. It has now passed over into the other realm. Which means we've just got to find it and harvest it. There we go, we start a day with a lovely, lovely, lovely moose. And there's another one. Up there. I'll have a hit on that one, because then we can probably bag two. Probably bag ourselves 2 deers. 2 mooses, not deers. Why do I keep calling it a deer? It's a moose. I've got to remember as well, I really need to spot the animal. Lead right there, I think he's just over there, look, laid in the water. I think he's gone across the water. A little bit annoying. We'll soon see if we manage to get the second one. I'm having a quick look, see if it was laid over here. Might not be. I might have got mistaken for twigs. I did. Right. I'll go track a bit further then. And obviously I shot that second deer, that moose, sorry, keep calling it a deer. Shot that second moose and I need to pick up the trail for that fairly soon. I think that's it over there. So it looks like we got vitals on that one. I'll just mark it so I know where to come back to. spot on that one there too. My other first moose must be in this direction somewhere, I think. Odd, because I got vital hit. I definitely hit vitals on him, didn't I? So I'm a bit surprised. I heard an animal. Could be that first moose, that second moose running around, because the map I don't think's gone pink enough. Tell me it's dead. Because obviously the map gets dark. If the more animals you kill in the zone, the pinker and pinker that area gets, until eventually it reaches the point where it's at its highest intensity of pink purple, in which case you've reached maximum hunting pressure, which will actually remove need zones from the area, and basically animals will then avoid it. And the only way to remove the hunting pressure is to move to another area and start killing stuff there. As you start putting hunting pressure on other parts of the map, it'll slowly recede in other areas. So as like I say, if I'm hunting in this area now and start killing loads of stuff in this area will over time start to fade, and then animals will move back in there. Quite amazed that this moose has run all this way. It's amazing, because seeing as I got vitals, might have only been like a single lung. I hope it doesn't give me a flipping run around. I can't believe it's run this far. I really can't. From a vital hit, I think the game lies. I'm not even seeing any more purple out here. What's the game doing to me? Okay, it may have gone a little bit left. I'll be happier once I've got a few skill points and I get this tracking cone narrowed right down. And also there's a perk which, when you are heading in the right direction and you're on the right trail, like that point, that blood trail, and that, it actually draw a line between them on your hunter mate. So again, you can tell which are the correct tracks in a sequence. And this shows you why I had so much trouble finding and harvesting the deers in the first episode, because basically they do run out of the hunting zone. If you don't get the insta kill, you don't, you know, drop them instantly with a, you know, a decent shot. You know, spine, heart or brain would pretty much drop an animal in its tracks. as I did with that buck, with those two deers I did harvest in the first video, where I managed to I can't believe it made it this far. This is unreal. Ah, it's just up here, look. Just up here. Moose mating call. Don't have a moose caller or moose scent, and it's quite a long time before you get those. Here's our first moose that we've killed. Oh, look at that, look at that. The eyes of the dead moose. Flesh right lung, yeah, so I single lunged it basically. 848 cash, got 108 XP. Got a bit of rifle score reward, which should help me move towards unlocking stuff. Obviously, we've got the 270, haven't we? The Stradivarius thing. Right, so I need to get back to the water's edge now because I need to track that second moose. And hopefully pick up both kills on those. So I probably might cut this trek out and be back in a few minutes. Nice shot of the railway bridge there for everybody, look. If you're just wanting to, you can travel across it and drive across it on your ATVs. So let's go find this moose. I'll be back in a few seconds. Okay, so it looks like the second moose didn't run as far as the first one, which means I've probably got a better hit on this one actually. I'm guessing I got better shot placement. You're dead. You definitely look more dead, don't you? Yeah. Flesh, right lung and heart. So there we go. Pretty much that will do you. You get a heart shot, that's going to drop the animal a lot faster. So we got 911 for that. Cash, a bit more XP. Quick kill bonus obviously a lot higher. No trophy rating because obviously it's female, so there's no like antlers or horns or anything to harvest off of it. So yeah, not a great deal going on for that. Right, where are we going? We need to get back on the... Oh, broke the map. Right, we still want to be heading sort of northwest. That moose. So anyway, we'll go back. We'll stay where we are actually. Get prone. Too late. Spooked it, and that was a male. I could have had whole antlers. Probably smelt me as well, to be fair, because that is downwind. Boo hoo. But we've harvested 2 moose. That's not bad going. That is not bad going. 2 moose before breakfast. Need to go a bit more northwesterly, don't we? Get to Hope's camp. I didn't want to really kill too many animals in one area because I don't want to delete the need zones. because you kind of want to preserve them, so then you know at times when animals are going to be in the area, roughly, so you can kind of plan your hunts, position yourself. Also, the more need zones you can get on a map apparently increases the animal population. Kind of looking around at the ground a bit, see if I can see any rabbits. Wouldn't mind harvesting a couple of rabbits. You they get your rifle score up quite quick.
You're getting close. Hope mentioned seeing some tracks in the mud. See if you can find them.
Okay, so I've got to find Hope's camp, and then we've got to take some pictures, apparently. The camera. Still haven't actually found his camp yet. Although I'm now apparently in the right area. Okay, that point of interest is probably something. Go and have a look. Oh, we've got a couple. Landmark. That might be Matey's tent then. And then I'm assuming this is probably a hide next to it. Yeah, a hide stroke blind. Sure there's no animals about. So yeah, you find these structures all over the place, these hunting blinds, hunting stands. You can go and activate them, which builds a little like a thing, but as you can see they cost money, and I'm not going to do that at this point in the game because I don't have a lot of money. I'm going to have a look at Hope's camp. This is where he basically lives. Where he's built
You found them? Great. Snap some pictures for the record and see if they lead anywhere.
Made it out of wood. Don't think it's going to be too secure though, mate. I think bears and everything would soon rip through that. Moose would probably trample you to death. But hey ho, it's your prerogative to live there. What we got here then? Landmark. Respect our facilities and hunting reserve. Lake District Survival Camp. Richard Hope's meticulous built survivalist camps can be found across the Lake District region. When hunting is your main source of sustenance, it's very important to have a few safe havens to rest at. It certainly is. Which is why I'm going to chuck down my own little tent. if it'll let me. There we go. I can chuck it back here. And a tent gives you space to sleep and somewhere where you can access your inventory items. So you can go to the store, buy new weapons and ammo and stuff, and generally speaking, rearm yourselves. And you can fast travel to those as well. They act like outposts, so we've got tracks basically. Good photo of these. Line them up.
Yeah, definitely human. Looks like a troublemaker then. Now, I don't want you to go picking any fights, but maybe you could follow them and see where they lead.
Okay. I can probably do that. So these are the missions, and you get different missions. These are all to do with a guy named Hope. There'll be other people popping up soon who want to give me missions and ask me to do stuff to help them or the community or the region. So it looks like Hope's camp was actually sabotaged by people or a person. Okay.
Some ripped clothing. And no more tracks, huh? Well, just leave it for now, and I'll see what I can come up with. This'll help, though. Thanks.
So we've got to level up, and now we've got a new mission. Heard from Doc. You helped out at the camp. Thanks. Can you help me out some more? Okay, what does he want now? Why don't... And Colton Doc Locke has given me a mission. Why don't you try hunting down a whitetail or blacktail? Go for a clean hit in the dark. Okay. This is where it gets a little bit annoying because they give you two quests at the same time and you have to switch them. So he wants me to go harvest a whitetail deer or black-tailed deer at night, and he wants me to go to Lake Chila, which is miles from here. Whereas Richard Hope wants me to find tracks from 3 different black-tailed deer. Can probably do quite easily. Your moose prints though. I also got a skill point, didn't I? Yes. So we'll go for the... we'll go for the one to do with the animal's gender. That's a useful skill to have, knowing straight away whether an animal is male or female is very useful when you're hunting. Right, so there's the first example of that perk in action. We've got a moose calling. We've identified it as being male, so that is worth probably hunting, I would think, because again that's going to have the antlers. So we're going to get a trophy rating. We've also got this point of interest just up here as I'm heading east away from Hope's camp, because I'm heading back towards the lakes, because that's where I think I'll probably more likely be to find black-tailed deer. But obviously if I can find that moose, get a good trophy score on a male moose, then I will do it. Pick that up, which is deer antlers. Tells us all about antlers. Haven't come across a shed yet, but there will be some somewhere. Okay, I'm still on the mission to try and locate 3 black-tailed deer tracks. And if I pull up my map, obviously where we got the mission over here at Hope's Camp, I've since walked all the way along here, up here, across the water here, around to this point of interest here, and I haven't seen anything. I did find ducks in this lake here, but I don't have the equipment to be able to make use of them. But I'm going to probably activate this deer stand or hunting stand or whatever it is. But it's not one of the expensive ones. It is. We've built that, and basically you just click to go inside it, and then you have this little elevated, lovely little elevated platform which allows you to hunt anything that's out there, of which there is absolutely nothing. Literally haven't seen or heard a dicky bird for quite a while now. I haven't found any tracks. So, my hunt for black-tailed deer tracks is not going well. And then immediately as I pop down from this thing, I find track. But I think these are just bear tracks. I think the only thing I keep finding in this area is bear. Yeah. Bears are the only things that seem to come to this area. To probably hunt ducks, maybe, and drink. So I'm going to continue having a bit of a wander. There's an outpost down here to claim and another point of interest, so I'll probably have a wander down to them, see what occurs, and obviously if I can find any deer tracks along the way, I'll bring you all back and show you what's happening. But yeah, hunt's gone a bit quiet as we head into the late morning on day 2. Okay, well, I'm about to make my way to the outpost that I showed you a few minutes ago on the map. Still haven't discovered any blacktail tracks or signs of life whilst on my way here, which means I'm probably going to have to go and look a little bit further afield to try and find some blacktail tracks to do this quest, because there certainly isn't any in this area that I've been in. It's a little bit annoying. I might go back to where I started in the first video, because there was plenty of blacktail down there. I mean, I haven't made them extinct, I don't think. Harvested 6 in the first video, but yeah, they definitely seem to be in short supply now. So we'll claim that anyway. We can do that. That's not going to be a problem for us. We've got the outpost. Get some XP. We got some reward. We've set up a new hunting blind. Quickly head in this direction. There's obviously a building over here. I think there's a collectible over here too, which I shall go and pick up. Here on one of these gravestone thingies. Keep your eye out for them. It's a medal. Collectible is found, which is, I do believe,
These lands are wild, but people have been living and coming here for hundreds of years. There are lots of remnants, both large and small, of their time here. Now, since this is federal land, any historical artifacts you find belong to the state and must be turned in. To encourage that, however, the Office of Archaeology and Historic Preservation will provide a finder's fee for authentic artifacts.
So yes, find things. You get a little bit of XP reward, you get a little bit of cash reward doing so. Just a quick look in the shed. I don't think there's any antlers in here. So yeah, at this point, I'm going to end the video here. It's been a little bit of a quieter video after the thrills and excitement of the first one, with lots of deers being shot. We've only managed to kill 2 moose in this video. We did do the Hope quest mission, the first one, to find his camp, and now we are on the second mission. So I'll be sure to record some more of this, hopefully in an area where I can actually find some blacktail. So for now, from me, it is goodbye. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you remember to leave your likes on the video, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and of course be sure to follow me on Twitter and Twitch as well, where I do a lot of live streaming and stuff. So for now, from me, I'll see you all again soon.